Welcome everyone. We're about to kick off the Super Elite Division final for the Edburn T20 tournament between Youngstars and Niagara Cricket Academy. Youngstars won the toss and elected to bat first as Niagara Cricket Academy take the field. It will be Tawab kicking things off for Niagara Cricket Academy, and we have Nasir Sheikh and Walid Imtiaz taking strike from Youngstars. This is the Edburn Super Elite Division final coming live from the Niagara Cricket Center. आवाज आ रही वहाँ So Tawab kicking things off for NCA. He's bowling from the pavilion and he's bowling to Walid Imtiaz. Walid drives this one solidly straight to cover, looking for a quick single, and he gets a single, and then it hits the stumps, and batsmen take two there. So Youngstars off the mark with a couple of runs there. Tawab once again bowling to Walid. Foolish delivery. Walid misses outside the off stump that one. Batsman on the non-striker end is Nasir Sheikh. Tawab once again comes in. Bowls to Walid. Walid drives this one looking for a single, and he gets one. Bit of misunderstanding between the wicket between these two batsmen. Nasir not the quickest between the wickets, while Walid looks for those quick singles. Nasir Sheikh now will take strike. He's a left-handed batsman, so the field have to change a little bit. So two fielders on the boundary on the leg side for Nasir. One deep long on and one deep mid wicket, while a square leg fielder inside the circle. So three fielders on the onside. And we have Amit keeping for NCA, while a wide-ish second slip. Short third man, backward point, short cover, and there's a cover at the circle and a mid-off fielder inside the circle. So 6-3 field for Nasir Sheikh, and as we see second slip going into the attack. Sawab now comes into bowl. He's bowling to Nasir. Wrapped on the leg side, looking for a quick single. And very risky run there. So that concludes the first over. Youngstars 4 for no wicket after the first over. Meanwhile, it will be Sultan Malik coming into the attack from the DMC paintball end. So Sultan Malik, this is wrapped to the point fielder. Quick single taken by the batsman there. Bowler is actually Sultan Malik. He's playing the name of Ashwin Jhanji, so please disregard this technical difficulty, but it's Sultan Malik. So Waleed will now take strike from Sultan. That again a quick single taken by Waleed. This is good strike rotation, better understanding between these two batsmen now, as they've taken some quick singles. 6 for no wicket Youngstars after 1.2 overs. So we have Nasser now to face. I'm getting some comments just from viewers online that the camera needs to be slightly adjusted. This is up in the air, could be caught, and it's dropped. Dropped by the mid-off fielder. This is uppishly driven by Nasser. Over the cover fielder, will just be a single. The outfield slightly slow today. It's a bit damp. Sultan now coming. Goes to Waleed. Waleed tries to pull it. And that falls safely. No man's land between the short mid wicket and the long on fielder. 1 run to Waleed. 8 for no wicket Youngstars. this one may have kept a little low. Nasser misses that. Perhaps not the length he was looking for. Just slightly missed the off stump. That concludes a good over from Sultan. Just 4 runs off it. So 8 for no wicket after 2 overs. Young. So after 2 overs, Youngstars 8 for no wicket as Tawab will continue from the pavilion end. He's going to bowl to Waleed Imtiaz. 3 fielders on the onside for Waleed as Tawab trying to bring the deep mid wicket fielder inside the circle now. Waleed gets an inside edge there. Already a drop catch of Nasir Sheikh. He's ordered life. Dropped at mid off in the second over. So up to Nasir Sheikh. Nasir tries to go big, misses. Good channel from Tawab so far. He's maintained a good line. This is the Super Elite Division final for the Edburn T20 tournament between Youngstars Cricket Club and the Niagara Cricket Academy. As Tawab comes in, bowls to Nasir. Nasir goes big. This one he's connected. And this one sails over the boundary line over the long off fielder for 6. So that should get Nasir going. He wanted that confidence shot. He's already got a life. So first boundary of the innings for Youngstars as Nasir hits this one for a 6 over long off. 15 for no wicket Youngstars now after 2.3 overs. Change in field as well now. Long off fielder, the mid off fielder goes back to the boundary to long off. So now we have 2 fielders that long on and long off at the boundary for Nasir. As Tawab comes in, bowls to Nasir. Nasir slashes hard. Well fielded at the cover position by Humayun. Tawab so far 11 for no wicket in his 1.4 overs. Comes in, bowls to Nasir. This one's down the leg side, wrapped on the pad. Waleed looking for a quick single, sent back by Nasir. No run there. That was straight to the fielder back behind square. So up once again to Nasir. Driven by Nasir, straight to short cover. No run there. So that concludes the third over. Youngstars 15 for no wicket after 3 overs. Earlier today, we had the Elite Division final for the Edburn T20 tournament, and between Cambridge Elites and Royal Challenger Cricket Club, and Royal Challengers came victorious in that game, chasing 135. They won by 5 wickets. Seems like 140, 150 would be a competitive score in the final. That's what Youngstars would be targeting, while NCA would be looking to restrict them to a modest total, as we have Sultan Malik to continue from the DMZ paintball end. He's going to bowl to Waleed Imtiaz. Gently defended by Waleed, straight to the short cover fielder. Waleed tries to pull this one, misses. Bit of an appeal from the bowler there. Not given out by the umpire. This is wrapped on the pads again, and this one, Ramdeo slowly raises his finger as Waleed again tries to go across the line, tries to give it a heave and misses. And Waleed walking back to the pavilion. That's a big wicket for NCA, as Waleed Imtiaz is a dangerous batsman. And NCA get their first breakthrough. 15 for 1 Youngstars now, as Sultan has struck in his second over. Seems to be getting a bit of an in-swing going for him. The Youngstars have lost their first wicket here at the score of 15. Waleed Imtiaz, leg before wicket, bowled by Sultan Malik. As we have Mansoor Khan coming into bat. Mansoor taking guard. There's a deep extra cover fielder at the boundary and a deep long on fielder. The two fielders on the boundary. Sultan bowling with a 7-2 offside field. He's bowling now to Mansoor. Mansoor drives it and gone! Straight to short cover. Well caught by Humayun. That went quickly to Humayun. Good reaction catch from Humayun. So NCA have got the two quick scalps. Mansoor first ball. Driven straight to the fielder at cover. So Youngstars now 15 for 2 after 3.4 overs. They've lost 2 wickets in 2 balls. As we have Omar Iqbal now coming to the wicket. He's the captain for Youngstars. Lot will depend on his shoulders now, as Youngstars have lost 2 quick wickets here. Walid Imtiaz and Mansoor back in the pavilion on successive delivery. So Sultan now on a hat trick as he will bowl to Umar Iqbal. It's wrapped on the pads. A loud shout from the fielders. Not out, says the umpire. Perhaps a little high. But Sultan is bowling a very good channel here. He's getting some in depth in swing going for him. Umar drives this solidly to the deep extra cover fielder. Well fielded at the boundary. And that takes Umar off the mark. So after 4 overs, Youngstars 16 for 2. NCA meanwhile will be Tawab to continue. He's going to ball to Umar Iqbal. Chipped by Umar between the square leg and the mid wicket fielder for a single. NCA looking very positive now with the 2 quick wickets they've been able to get last over, which have put Youngstars right on the back foot at this stage. As Tawab continuing, he's going to bowl to Nasir Sheikh. Nasir cuts this one straight to the back foot point fielder. No run. So far, it's been good fielding shown by NCA. Good energy in the field. They've dropped just one catch so far of Nasir Sheikh, who's still in the middle. Tawab to Nasir. Defended by Nasir. Straight to the short cover fielder. No run there. It's again Tawab coming in. Bowls to Nasir. It's a slide outside the off term and signaled the wide by the umpire. Once again coming in. Bowls to Nasser. Nasser drives this one. Looking for a quick single. Quick single taken there. Now to Umar Iqbal. Umar drives it solidly but well fielded. Straight to the short cover fielder. Very well fielded. It was Varun at short cover. Good looking drive but straight to the fielder. Very heavily offside packed field. Five fielders inside the circle and a slip. On the offside as Tawab once again comes in and bows to Umar, and Umar strives for a big heave and misses out. That concludes a very good over from Tawab. Just 3 runs in that over. So after 5 overs, Youngstars are 19 for the loss of 2 wickets. Tawab 3 overs, 14 for no wicket. So Youngstars on the back foot in this initial power play of the Super League Division Final for the T20 tournament. Both bowlers for NCA are right on the mark. Sultan has managed to pick up 2 wickets. Got 2 wickets of 2 successive deliveries in the last over he bowled. Walid Imtiaz leg before wicket, and then Mansoor well caught at short cover of the first ball he faced. Sultan will continue. Sultan to bowl to Nasir. This is last over of the power play. Wide outside the off stump, and not a wide signal by the umpire. So missed. This is hit up over the mid off fielder. Looking for a second run, and the batsman come back for the second. Quick single taken there. Gently tapped by Nasir to point, and a quick single. Score moves along to 22 for 2 after 5.3 overs. Omar tries to go big, gets a leading edge. Ball goes down to long on for a single. Nasser drives this solidly between the mid-off and the cover fielder, looking for two. And perhaps the ball crossed the boundary line there. 4 runs, well driven by Nasser between the mid-off and the cover fielder for four. So that takes the score along to 27 for two. Good effort in the by the fielder there. Just couldn't manage to stop it. As Malik, this one is gently tapped by Nasser, looking for a quick single. That went towards backward point. Batsman take the single. That concludes the sixth over and end of the first power play. Youngstars 28 for two. They obviously lost two quick wickets. And now these two batsmen trying to reconsolidate here, build up a partnership. This is the final of the Super Elite Division coming live to you from the Niagara Cricket Center. As the umpire signals the end of the power play. And perhaps we're expecting a change in bowling now from the pavilion end. As Tawab had bowled 3 overs before this. So it's going to be I believe it's Abbasi, Humayun Abbasi, who's coming into ball from the pavilion end. And it's going to be Nasser Sheikh on strike. So we have Ashwin waving here, the NCA water boy for the day. As Humayun now has three fielders on the boundary on the leg side, one short mid-wicket fielder on the leg side, so total four fielders on the leg and five fielders on the offside. As he bowls, he's going to bowl to Nasser Sheikh. Three fielders inside the circle on the offside, backward, short third, backward point, and a short cover. Protection at deep cover and a long off. As he bowls to Nasser, driven by Nasser down to deep cover for a single. So Nasser needs to play deep here for Youngstars. He's moved along to 19 of 19, while Omar is still new, relatively new at the wicket, 3 of 6 deliveries. 29 for 2 Youngstars. Omar cuts it uppishly, behind point, looking for two. Should be an easy two. Mayu to Omar. Omar tries to cut, misses out. Omar cuts this one, looking for a single. Well stopped by the cover fielder, but in the meantime, batsman managed to take a single. Cautious start here from Youngstars after losing those two quick wickets. Two big scalps indeed. Walid Imtiaz and Mansoor. Put NCA right on the front foot, and since then, these two batsmen trying to reconsolidate. Mayu to Nasser. Nasser tries to cut, Misses out. It's a good start from Humayu so far. Maintaining a good line, adjusting well between the right and left-handed combination that youngsters have out in the middle. As Humayu once again to Nasser, looking for a quick single. Single given by the umpire, so perhaps an edge on that one. So after 7 overs, Youngstars are 33 for 2. Well, perhaps a change in bowling from the DMZ paintball end, and it will be Harshit Gupta coming into the attack. So it will be Harshit now bowling to Nasir Sheikh. This one is heaved away by Nasir Sheikh down to deep mid wicket for a single. So Umar now on strike, facing Harshit. Homer drives this solidly. Two bounces straight to the deep cover fielder. One more run added. It seems to be very good field placements by NCA. The batsman timing the ball well, but they're sending it straight to the fielder. Nasser looking to dab that. Straight to the short cover, no run there. On the leg, straight to the fielder again. So dot balls will be creating some pressure on the batsman. NCA will be getting the confidence from each dot ball here. They've managed to keep things tight in the first 8 overs. Nasser, this one flicked between mid wicket and square leg for a single. This is good disciplined cricket from NCA so far, bowling a good tight channel, bowling to their fields. Even though there is a left and right hand combination on the wicket at this stage, but they've managed to bowl. All the bowlers and fielders have been very disciplined so far. As Omar on strike now. Omar goes back. This one is hit over the bowler's head, and this one sails for 6. So first confident hit from Omar now. That should get him going. That was well hit. Straight back over the bowler's head for 6. Clean strike. There. That takes Omar on to 13 of 11 deliveries, and Youngstars move on to 42 for 2 after 8 overs. So Youngstar is trying to build a partnership here after losing those 2 quick wickets. They'll be banking heavily on this pair. Nasir Sheikh and Omar, both experienced batsmen, as Humayun Abbasi to continue. This one is driven by Nasir, looking for 2. This is good running by Omar. So Omar comes back for the second there. Inside edge there. Mayu bowling a quickish delivery. So again, Humayun to Nasir, looking for a quick single. 45 for 2 Youngstars after 8.4 overs. As Omar to take strike. Perhaps a drop catch there. Quickish delivery, Omar trying to cut. Again, that's a quickish delivery. Good stop by the short cover fielder, got a hand to it. And the batsman take a single. So that concludes the second over from Mayu. Good spell so far, 9 for no wicket. He's kept things tight as Youngstars now 46 for 2 after 9 overs. So a bit of a partnership building here between these two batsmen. Change in bowling from the DMT paintball end as Khalid now replacing Harshit. Khalid also another spin bowler. He's going to bowl to Umar Iqbal. Straight to mid wicket, well fielded by Tawab there. Khalid again bowling a very tight line. All these NCA bowlers have channeled the stumps, not giving any room to the batsman to work with. And again, Umar tries to heave it down to leg side. Doesn't get any connection there. So a good start from Khalid, bowling a good tight line. Pulled away by Umar, straight back past the bowler. Cut off by the long on fielder for a single. This one is heaved by Nasser Sheikh behind square, looking for two and easily collecting two there. 49 for two now, Youngstars. This one is heaved away. Nasser Sheikh could be caught, but falls short of the long on fielder. And that brings the 50 up for Youngstars. So 50 for two after 10 overs. Very good over so far from Humayun, as he's picked up two big wickets here. Both Nasser Sheikh caught well at the boundary by Sultan, and then he's picked up Omar Iqbal's wicket as well, bowled by Humayun. It's a very good spell from Humayun. 2.5 overs, 11 for 2. As Youngstars struggling at 52 for 4 into the 11th over of this Super Elite Division final Edburn T20 tournament. Ali Hassan is the new batsman who's come to the wicket. It's a very good channel from Humayun that concludes a very successful over. 3 overs for him now, 11 for 2. He's kept things very tight. 52 for 4 Youngstars after 11. They'll be looking to at least score 110, 120 to put up a fight in this final. They were put on the back foot after losing two quick wickets, and another two quick wickets lost in quick succession now of the two set batsmen. So both these players now new at the wicket, but they don't have a lot of time. 9 overs remaining, as it will be Khalid to continue. He's going to bowl to Salman. Salman tries to pull that, misses out. Salman taps it down to short third for a single. That was a risky run there, straight to the short third fielder. Good throw, would have definitely got a run out chance. Youngstars living dangerously here. Khalid once again. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. Cut away by Salman. Quick single again. Again a risky single. This is a very good channel from Khalid. Bowling a very good line and length. Bowling to his field. There are four fielders inside the circle on the offside. And he's not allowing the batsman any room. Again, once again, straight to the fielder. No run there. It's a very good over. Just 3 runs off it. So 7 for no wicket for Khalid in his 2 overs so far. Youngstars 55 for 4 after 12. As NCA look fully charged in the middle, rightly so. They've put Youngstars on the back foot from the get-go. Humayun now will continue to bowl his last over of his spell. So far 11 for 2 of his 3 overs. This one is heaved away by Salman over the mid-wicket fielder for 6. So Salman gets this first connection now. That one sails over the mid-wicket fence for 6. So Salman with that 6 facing Humayun now. He goes big again. This is up in the air. Could fall safely in no man's land, and it does. In the meantime, batsman looking to come back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. Fell between the cover and the deep cover fielder. Two more runs. Youngstars move along to 63 for 4 now. Quickish delivery. Salman dabs it behind to short third men for a single. So far, one of the better overs for Youngstars. 9 already of 3 deliveries. Ali drives it down to long on. Sorry, long off for a single. Once again, tap down to short third for a single. Risky shot, playing it from the line of the stumps behind backward point. So Mai to bowl the last ball of his spell. Bowls to Ali. This one is pulled away by Ali. And this slight fumble in the field allows a single there. So that concludes Humayun's spell. 4 overs, 23 for 2. A good spell today. He's put Youngstars on the back foot to got good crucial wickets, Nasir Sheikh and Omar Iqbal. So 67 for 4 after 13 overs, Youngstars. 12 runs conceded in the last over, so one of the rare good overs for Youngstars in this inning so far. Need a couple of good overs, Youngstars, to get some momentum going for them. 7 overs to play still. As Ashwin walking around the field, the water boy for Niagara Cricket Academy. It will be Khalid to continue from the DMZ paintball, and he goes to Ali. Ali drives that down to long on. It will be a single. Pulled away by Salman. And that goes straight to the long off fielder for a single. Cut away by Ali this time behind point, and this is going to run away to the boundary. Well fielded at the boundary, well cut off by the fielder there. In the meantime, batsmen take two. With a good stop, good effort there by Varun. Varun saves the fielder there. As now he's pushed it over the boundary. Deep point now. Looking for a quick single again. Quick single taken again by Salman and Ali there. The score now moves along to 72 for 4. So this pair down the last 17 runs in the last 10 balls these two batsmen have faced. Bowled him. Clean him up. Salman trying to go for a big heave. Misses. And the bowler hits the stumps. So Khalid gets his first scalp. Batsman trying to up the ante and misses out Salman there. He's walking back now. 14 of 10 deliveries. So Youngstars lose another wicket here. 72 for 5 now after 13.5 overs. So far, no batsman has been managed to continue or, or get settled. This has been good disciplined bowling by NCA, who've chipped away wickets, not allowing any momentum here. Waleed Hassan is the new batsman. Quick single there. Once again, tap, looking for a quick single. One more run there. Kronal is the new bowler from the pavilion end. That's tapped by Ali for a single. Flicked away by Waleed Hassan behind square. This might be two more. Score moves along to 77 for 5. We're into the 15th over. Waleed Hassan on strike. That a quick single again. So Youngstars have been busy with these singles. They haven't been able to hit many boundaries. It's not been easy out there in the middle today. It's not easy to clear these big boundaries, and the outfield is a little sluggish. It's a little damp. Batsmen will have to keep rotating these strikes. Ali drives it big, straight to the cover fielder, and it's dropped. Dropped by Varun at cover. Ali trying to take the air route over cover, misses out. Dropped by the fielder there. He goes big this time, down to long on. Will be a single. Good throw from the long on fielder there. That is the end of the 15th over. Youngstars 79 for 5. 5 overs remaining in this innings. 5 wickets in hand. Youngstars would be looking to score another 30 to 40 runs. 40 more here will give them something to defend at. This is the Super Elite Division final for the Edburn T20 tournament between Youngstars Cricket Club and the Niagara Cricket Academy. Coming live to you from the Niagara Cricket Centre. As Khalid, 3 overs so far, 13 for 1 will continue from the DMZ paintball end, and he's bowling his last over. Pulled away by Ali. Straight misfielded by Tawab, and batsmen take a single. Inside edge. Inside edge, and batsmen take a single. Lucky there, Waleed. That's a wide signal by the umpire. So wide +1 there. Quickest delivery from Khalid. Cut away by Waleed. Straight to cover. The fielder's at the circle. In the meantime, batsmen take a quick single there. Score moves along to 84 for 5. Again, looking for a quick single. And this is going to be overthrows. So two more runs with that overthrow. 86 for 5 after 15.4 overs. It's quite challenging out there running. It's a little hot today. Luckily, the weather has been very kind today. And again, these batsmen are running for their lives here. They're running very hard between the wickets. Working very hard for these runs. You know, every run will count. 87 for 5. This is down the leg side. Try to flick it. And that's leg by given by the umpire. That ends Khalid's spell. 4 overs, 21 for 1. Good spell indeed from Khalid. Batsman taking a drinks break. They ran very hard. It's hot out in the middle as well. As NCA reconvene to strategize for the next bowling change. .88 for 5 after 16 overs. At this stage, Youngstars would be targeting to get to 120. As Kronal to continue. Bowling to Waleed Hassan. Gets an inside edge. It's a single. Kronal now to bowl to Ali. This is hit uppishly by Ali, and this one is sailed over the long off fielder for six. A big hit from Ali. He connected that well. So much needed boundary from for Youngstars. Kunal once again to Ali. Goes big again. Driven through the covers. Looking for. And that goes to for four. Well timed by Ali. It's a lovely looking drive for 4 runs. That will give some momentum to Youngstars' innings now. Six followed by a boundary. Well placed shot. Score moves along to 99 for 5 now. As Ali moves along to 23 of 17. He's done a good job so far. Came in at a difficult time of the innings. As Kronal continuing 17 for no wicket for Kronal in its 1.3 over so far. Driven back this time, no run there. Kronal trying to focus on maintaining a tight line. This one is wrapped on the leg side. Yorked him again. Defended by Ali there. Straight back to the bowler. No run there. Good comeback from Kronal. Last two deliveries. This one is cut away. Cover for a single. And that brings up the 100 for Youngstars. So 100 for 5 after 17 overs. So 12 runs in the last over for Youngstars. 3 overs remaining. As Sultan comes back into the attack from the DMZ paintball end, bowling his last over. Pulled away by Ali. Looking for two. But that went straight to the deep mid wicket fielder. Well fielded. Good return. Keeping the batsman to a single. So last 3 overs remaining now. Oh, a bit of cheekiness there from Ali. Misses, but the keeper also misses. In the meantime, batsman just managed to take a single by signal by the umpire. Pulled away by Ali. Down to long on for a single. That one's got the leading edge over the point and the short third fielder. It's going to be 2 more runs added. The outfield is quite damp here. Either you hit it out of the park or you'll have to work hard for your runs. So 120, 130 would be a very competitive score. He tries to drive and gets a single there down to long off. At the end of the spell for Sultan, 4 overs, 19 for 2, 106 for 5 after 18 overs. Kunal will continue. He's going to bowl to Waleed Hassan. Driven hard by Waleed down to long on. Looking for a second run. And Ali comes back for 2. That's good running between the wickets from Ali. They've worked very hard for their runs today. A lot of running between the wickets. Another quick single there. Batsman got a leading inside edge into his shin. (109 for 5). 10 more balls remaining in this innings. That's Kunal to Ali. Ali tries to heave it. Well fielded. That one just stuck in the fielder's hand at square leg. That was hit hard. Probably saved 4 runs there. This one is pulled away by Ali down to long on. One more run there. 110 Youngstars. Pulled away by Ali. Waleed Hassan. This one is in the gap. And it clears the mid-wicket fence for 6. They get from Waleed Hassan. Much needed boundary for Youngstars. This has been a very crucial partnership between these two batsmen to take the Youngstars along to 116 now. As Kunal now to Waleed Hassan. He goes big again. This is up in the air. Two fielders converging. And this is caught by Humayun Abbasi. Had to cover a bit of ground. So Waleed Hassan caught at the boundary by Humayun as Youngstars lose their 6th wicket. 116 for 6 now after 19 overs. One more over remaining in this inning. And Youngstars will try to get their score just above 120. So we'll have Thawab now bowling the last over of the innings and the last over of his spell for Niagara Cricket Academy. Inam is the new batsman who's on strike, facing Thawab. Gets off the mark with a single. That brings Ali Hassan on strike. 27 of 25 balls for Ali Hassan. He's worked hard for his runs today. And he's been instrumental getting Youngstars to this tally of 117 so far. He's facing Thawab. Misses. Very good bowling by Thawab, right on the money. Bowling that wide Yorker length, perfectly landed. Ali not able to connect that. Youngstars got off to a slow start, lost early wickets. Since then, I've worked hard to get to this total of 117. As Thawab adjusting his field. Thawab now once again coming in. Ball to Ali. This one Ali connects over the cover fielder. And this is going to be 4 runs. Very well hit indeed by Ali. This one was well timed. Two deliveries remaining now in this innings as Ali has moved along to 31 of 28 balls. Youngstars move along to 121. At one stage, it didn't look like they'll manage to get to 120. They successfully managed that now. They should have some runs on the board to defend. Will take a bit of an effort, but it's a good comeback so far. This one, Ali slashes again, looking for two. And this is good running. Running for everything and gets two more there. There's been a good knock from Ali Hassan today. 33 not out of 29 balls in this tally of 123 for 6 for Youngstars. As Tawab walking back to his run up to bowl the last ball of the innings. And he comes in and bowls to Ali Hassan. Ali tries to heave it, looking for two. Inam is running hard. And this slight fumble by the fielder there allows the batsman to come back for the second run. So that brings the end to the Youngstars innings. They've managed 125 for 6 after 20 overs. So this is a good score after the start they got. They were put on the back foot. NCA showed great energy on the field today. The bowlers showed good discipline. They kept the pressure on Youngstars. They fielded well. And now they have the target to chase of 126 in the Super Elite final for the Edburn T20 tournament. As we'll take a quick break for 10 minutes as the innings change, and we'll be back live to you shortly.
But is the score in 150 is the par. अभी it's Youngstars under par right. Who is this baller out?
Okay, welcome back everyone. As NCA commenced their chase of 126 in the Super Elite Division final for the Edburn T20 tournament. This is the last innings of the HDCL season for the 2021 season. As Walid Imtiaz starting things off for Youngstars. He's bowling to Danish. Cut away by Danish behind point. Cut off by the short third man fielder. Batsman come back for the second run.
This okay, field is moving. Ball is moving.
Walid now to Danish.
Right.
Defended straight to short cover, no run there. NCA chasing a modest total in the final, 126 of 20 overs. Youngstars will need to pick up some early wickets. As Danish facing Walid. Cut away by Danish. And this one might go all the way for four. No, it stops just inside the boundary.
Just a foot.
And the batsmen take two. It's a well timed shot from Danish. So it's well cut. This is pulled away. Uppishly played by Danish.
No, no, it's not very good.
But will stop inside the boundary. Looking for the third. And that's cut off by the square leg fielder. Good throw back to the keeper. Score moves along to 6. Good positive start here from Danish for NCA. Looking to take on the ante. Pulled away again.
No, no.
But to the long on fielder. Batsman looking for the second. But a good throw back to the bowler.
Not there.
So just a single there. So at the end of the first over, NCA 7 without a wicket.
Good start. That's tough. Unbelievable.
Usman Raja starting the opening bowling from the pavilion end. First ball got an inside edge from Danish. Lucky break there for Danish. 2 runs in the meanwhile as Usman comes in and stops in his run up there. That one drifted down the leg side, signaled wide by the umpire. Usman gets some in drift, but he'll have to control his line. There's not a lot of runs on the board, so Youngstars will have to show good discipline with the ball.
That's the key.
They're looking for a quick breakthrough here. As Usman pulls to Danish. Again down the leg side, and Usman has been heaved away for a six. That's not good line at all from Usman. Drifting on the legs. So a good start for NCA here. 16 for no wicket. This is the second over of the innings, chasing 126.
6+1 7. Six has one.
Lifts it up in the air, heaved away. That's another six. Big hit from Danish. This is right up in Danish's art. As Usman just perhaps needs to pull his length a little back maybe. But he's looking for that early swing. And meanwhile Danish is connecting them well. 21 not out of 9 balls. He's got NCA to a flying start here. As Usman comes in, bowls to Danish. This one, it's a better line.
Better ball.
Pulled his length a little back, and Danish solidly behind that one. 22 for no wicket NCA.
Wow.
Oh, this one is cut. Looking for a quick single. Batsman get one more there. Driven solidly by Harshit over mid-off. Looking for two. And it should be an easy two there. So not a good start for Usman Raja here. He's conceded 19 runs in his over. In fact, 18 runs. So good over for NCA there. Danish 22 of 11 balls, striking at 200. While Harshit got off the mark, 2 of his first delivery faced. Something will need to change quickly for Youngstars to come back in this game. They're looking for those early breakthroughs. But in the meantime, it's all NCA so far. एक सेकंड आज आगे आगे हाँ सर we have NCA supporters here. NCA supporters cheering. In the background, this is Waterboy Ashman with the two kids cheering up for NCA there.
What a boy, Ashwin.
Meanwhile, Waleed continuing as Danish takes another single. Waleed now to Harshit. This is heaved away by Harshit over square leg for 4 runs. Very good batting indeed. These two batsmen are middling. Seems like a different pitch they're play batting on.
And the outfield too. One bounce four, two bounce four.
30 for no wicket. This is a great start for NCA in the Super Elite Division final for the Edburn T20 tournament. As Waleed once again comes in bowls to Harshit. This one was a quicker delivery from Waleed, hitting the deck harder this time, and Harshit missing out there. This is driven through the covers, and that is a lovely shot. That one races away to the boundary for 4. This was well driven by Harshit. He's joined Danish, striking brilliantly both these one NCA openers. 34 for no wicket. We're into the third over only here, chasing a modest total of 126. Youngstars probably fell short by like 20 to 30 runs. As the lead now once again, this is down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. As large NCA contingent at the ground here. As youngster Waleed once again. Cut away again. Brilliantly fielded. Well fielded there. Actual cover. And NCA supporters keep cheering every run there.
बस 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 कर मैंने देख कल मैं देखा सवेरे अच्छा जी सवेरे मैं देखे आपका एमडी कर रहा मैं तो ऐश पहुंच गया मैं जा रहा मैं खेलता तो है नहीं का घट्टो घट कैमरे च तो आ जाओ मैं देखे पैरी मूवमेंट मैं देखे कि बिग
Down the left side and another wide. Waleed trying to put everything into his bowling but missing the line there. So far it's all NCA. They're running away with this Edburn T20 final of the Super League division. They bowled very well. They were very disciplined with their bowling and fielding. They restricted Youngstars to 125 in this beautiful looking field at NC Niagara Cricket Center. Youngstars desperately looking for a wicket at this stage. Once again, this one gets wrapped on the pad, perhaps a leg by signal by the umpire. Umpires having a discussion in the middle, perhaps making their dinner plans earlier. As we see a change in bowling now after a very expensive over from Osman. We have Waleed Hassan now coming into the attack. So Dane, so Waleed, good start from Waleed, right in the channel there. So Youngstars bringing on spin early to give in a very positive start from NCA, attacking their pacers. Danish 23 of 14 not out. Tries to cut it. Well played by Danish behind point. Gets another single. He's playing the ball on merit so far. Harshit on strike now. It's tipped away by Harshit for a single. Score moves along to 40 for no wicket for NCA. Just 86 more runs needed to win the Edburn Championship in the Super League division. All 10 wickets intact. This is heaved away by Danish, and this will go sailing for 6 over deep square leg. Very small margin for the bowler here. This batsman is very strong on his legs. He's already hit 3 big sixes in his quick fire 30. This is up in the air. Could be caught and is caught. So much needed breakthrough for Youngstars. Waleed Hassan has managed to pick up a wicket now. As Danish, after a quick fire 30, is walking back to the pavilion. So NCA lose their first wicket now, 46 for 1. A much needed breakthrough for Youngstars. Will give them an opportunity to regroup at this stage. Good catch taken there by Anam. Danish getting a good round of applause as he walks back to the pavilion. There's a large NCA contingent of supporters here backing their team to win this Edburn T20 final as the new batsman coming to the wicket. It's a successful over for Waleed and Youngstars. 8 runs off it and a wicket as the new batsman joined, who's joined Harshit, is Khalid Gilani. So after 4 overs, Niagara Cricket Academy 46 for 1, needing 80 more runs in 16 overs. Youngstars will have to take the wickets because run rate is not going to be an issue in this game so far. As we see a change in bowling from the DMZ paintball end as Nasser Sheikh coming into the attack. So he's bowling with a 7-2 field and he's going to kick things off. Khalid will take strike. Cut away by Khalid behind point, and that's well run away before. That's well timed by Khalid. Positive intent from Khalid, and that brings up the 50 for NCA. We're only in the 5th over. Bit of room provided by Nasser. He has 7-2 offside field, and Khalid timed that and placed that beautifully for 4 behind point. Looking for a quick single, and well run between the wickets. This one is timed straight to the cover fielder, no run there. This is hit over covers, but there's protection there, looking for 2. Quick throw there, and it's run out. Brilliant throw from Waleed Imtiaz from the boundary line. Well taken by the keeper, and batsman short of his ground. This was a risky run, but Waleed Imtiaz is a good fielder. He has a good arm, and that came right like a bullet from the boundary. And good effort by Youngstars as they've taken another wicket here. Run out Harshit Gupta as Youngstars get another breakthrough, and that's all. That's what they will be looking for, to keep taking those wickets to build that extra pressure, because this is still 75 runs needed, and this is the final game. They NCA have got off to a great start by their openers, but now both the openers are back in the pavilion. They did a very good job, NCA, in their bowling department. Were very disciplined, their bowlers, and fielded well. So meanwhile, we're just waiting for an update to the score. Rishabh is the new batsman who's on strike. Cut away behind point by Rishabh. Looking for 2. kept it to a single there.
Rishabh, run on Astro! बहुत ज्यादा रन है बहुत ज्यादा रन है शाबाश ऋषभ
Good running by the batsman there. That concludes the first over from Nathir Sheikh. 8 runs and a run out in that over. So, last 2 overs, Youngstars have managed to take a couple of wickets. Walid Hassan to continue from the pavilion end. He's bowling to Khalid. This one is tapped by Khalid to straight to short mid wicket. No run there. Tapped by Khalid gently behind square for a quick single there. Loud shout by the bowler and the keeper, thinking it might have taken a bit of glove there, but umpire was not interested with that. This one is gently tapped straight back to the bowler. No run there. This is pulled away by Rishabh. Out to deep square leg. Just one more run there. Score moves along to 56 for 2. 70 more required. Driven by Khaled to mid off for a single. And that is the end of the sixth over. 57 for 2 NCA. This one is driven straight to short cover, no run there. Khaled tries to dab it. It's well fielded, sharp fielding there at short point. Batsman looking for a quick single. Bit of mix up, no run there. This is cut away by Khaled down to deep extra cover for a single. Rishabh on strike. That is down the leg side, missed by the keeper. It's running away for four, but it'll just stop within the boundary line. And Nasser missing the line there, and that's four wides. Again, a quick single taken by the batsman. This one is that down to short third, looking for a quick single, and could be an overthrow, but backed up by the fielder there. These two now consolidating well, running between the wickets. That's sensible batting. They just need 62 more runs. There's 13 overs still to play after this over, so there's no pressure for the on the of the run rate. Youngstars will need to keep taking wickets. This one is driven to short cover, no run there. So 64 for 2 after 7 overs, needing 62 more runs. 8 wickets in hand. Khalid 10 not out after 11 deliveries, and Rishabh not out on 3. These two batsmen now trying to consolidate and run between the wickets after a flying start given by Danish and Harshit. Change in bowling from the pavilion end as Saad Imtiaz now comes into the attack. Rishabh taking his time. He knows there is no need for any urgency. Just needs to keep batting out there with the Khalid, build on a partnership, and take NCA home here in the Super Elite Division final. Attempting a pull there. This time, straight to short mid wicket fielder, no run there. Thought to Rishabh. This is wrapped on the pads. Loud shout by the bowlers and given out leg before. So Saad picks up another wicket here. 64 for 3 now NCA. Rishabh was wrapped on the pads, given out LBW by the umpire. So much needed breakthrough for Youngstars again here. Assad has managed to pick up a wicket. As the new batsman joining Khalid is Amit. Amit Sharma, the captain for NCA. So Amit now taking strike, facing Saad Imtiaz. This is down the leg side and wide signal by the umpire. This one Amit tries to cut, beaten outside the off stump. The better overs for Youngstars so far. Saad just conceding one wide and picked up a wicket. He's bowling to Amit, the new batsman. This one is cut away by Amit. Looking for a quick run. And that's another run out. That's another run out. As Walid Imtiaz, well positioned at point. Again, a very good throw. Straight to the keeper. And another run out. As Khalid making a slow walk back to the pavilion. Youngstars have now got their fourth wicket. So 2 wickets in this over. "65 for 4 now. NC have lost their fourth wicket. They still need 61 runs required. New batsman walking out in the middle is Sultan Malik, playing with a different jersey today, Ashwin's jersey, but it is Sultan Malik who will be taking strike. As Youngstars have managed to pick 2 wickets in this over now, they need to take bowl NC out perhaps if they have any chance of winning this game. As Saad Imtiaz comes in, bowls to Sultan, and Sultan drives it beautifully through the covers. Beautiful shot, 4 runs. This was well timed, right in the slot. First ball he faces, and he's timed that beautifully for 4. So 69 for 4 now, NCA after 8 overs. Much needed confident boundary from Sultan. Sultan, obviously a very good batsman and a good all-rounder overall. Bowl had a good opening spell as well for NCA. Put Youngstars on the back foot when he was bowling earlier, and now he's continued with first ball, solidly driven cover drive for 4 runs. It's going to be a one big scalp for Youngstars. A lot will depend on how quickly Youngstars will manage to get Sultan's wicket. As another change in bowling from the DMZ paintball end, as so Waqar Sajid coming into the attack. This is up in the air. Leading edge. Salman takes the catch. That was up in the air for a long time. And Waqas has struck on his first delivery. Good catch by Salman Durrani there. Kept his cool. $69 for 5 now, NCA. Losing the plot a little bit. That was a leading edge as Amit is walking back to the pavilion now.
Yeah, Mayu.
This match now taking an interesting twist as Youngstars have managed to pick up 5 wickets. 69 for 5. So that was going to be the method that they need to pick up all the wickets to win this game. Otherwise, NCA is chasing a modest total here. NCA meanwhile have lost some quick wickets, so they'll be looking to reconsolidate, but they have an aggressive pair now at the middle, both Sultan Malik and Thawab, aggressive by nature, Sultan on strike facing Waqas. This is well defended by Sultan. Waqas after a good start, Waqas here. This is driven by Sultan. Slight fumble by the fielder, looking for two. Should be an easy two. Well driven by Sultan there. Gets another couple of runs. Waqas to Sultan. It's a leading edge, looking for a quick single. And gets a single there. $72 for 5 NCA as Sultan gradually nudging the score away as Tawab will now take strike. He's the new batsman. So Waqas now to Tawab. Wraps him on the pads of his thigh guard, perhaps. As maybe a bit of bat in there. So that concludes a successful over for Youngstars. 72 for 73 for 5 after 9 overs. Needing 53 more runs in 11 overs, 5 wickets in hand. As so Sadip has to continue from the pavilion end. He's going to bowl to Tawab. He's heaved that one away behind square for 4 runs. Lightly drifting on the leg side, and Tawab flicks it away for 4 runs. Heaved away by Tawab, just over the inside circle. Gets a single. Couldn't middle that one.
कैसे जाएं कि यहाँ से हम
78 for 5 NCA. 48 more runs required. Sultan taking strike. Oh, beaten outside the off stump. Sultan looking to play a drive there, misses. So it's good bowling from Saad so far. Putting in the extra hard yards there. Oh, that was a loud shout by the umpire. That is a loud shout. That is a big wicket. The umpire's reconvening in the middle there. Not given out by the umpire. Fielders really disappointed there. Seemed to be an edge there. No run there. 78 for 5 after 10 overs. Wakas to continue. He's going to bowl to Tawab now. This one is heaved away. It's running to the boundary towards the fine leg. And it runs away for 4. $82 for 5 now NCA. 44 more required. Tawab again swinging hard at everything. He's trying to end the game sooner rather than later, as a big call in the last over, caught behind, not given out by the umpire of Sultan Malik. And now Tawab is on strike, 82 for 5. This is hit hard by Tawab, down too long off. It's a single. Oh, quick delivery from Wakas there. Sultan beaten. Again, good length bowling by Baki. Wakas Sajid. He's bowling to Sultan. Wakas once again to to Sultan. No run there.
तो टाइट हो गया मैच मैच टाइट हो गया
43 required in 9 overs.
या टाइट हो गया थोड़ा सा
5 wickets in hand.
यहाँ से बता सकते हैं उससे
Saad to Tawab now. Tawab. He's trying to hit that, perhaps to Niagara Falls from Thorold, Ontario. He's giving it everything. Every ounce he's got, he's trying to slash at that one. So Saad once again to Tawab. He sweeps it hard, looking for two. Just a single there. Cut off by the fielder at deep square leg. Saad now to Sultan. Sultan tries, made some room. Saad did not give him any room there. This has been a good spell so far from Saad Imtiaz. 11 for 1 in his 2.3 overs. And he misses the line there. And white signal by the umpire. as every run getting a loud cheer now from the NCA contingent. The voices seem to have come back after a bit of a hiccup in the middle where they lost some quick wickets. This one again, Sultan trying to hit that out of the park, misses out. This match again getting interesting now.
Yeah, very interesting, especially with all those dart balls. I think they're using this camera.
Sultan walks across, heaves it, and it's cut off by the long on fielder. Batsmen take two more. Sultan trying to create some room for him to go on the leg side.
So right now, the only thing that belongs, the only thing belongs to us is the batting box. Yeah. That's the stuff that we mind that we have. And all the food is around. That's so powerful. High power.
It's dropped, just dropped at short third.
This one.
Got a leading edge of Sultan's blade and dropped at short third. 88 for 5 after 12 overs, needing 38 more runs in 8 overs.
75 a game, 100, 150 for the whole day. That's it. And just make it 200 because you provide all these activities as well. Whatever is here. I haven't asked the one that is so the blue briefcase can be left here to where my go, or can be left right here. The sofa I can buy it and order tomorrow, take it away. All wrap everything up. The blue briefcase you can leave it right here because I'm not going to see that. The blue bag that you brought, that's mine. Okay. So, suitcase? Suitcase. Suitcase. बाकी के वो स्पीकर तो मेरे ख्याल आपको चाहिए तो मैं take the speaker. The blue उसमें साथ डाल दिए ready मेरा ताकि ठीक है. So everything can go in that blue. Blue cup which करके भी मैंने 22 50 की है. So I take it tonight or tomorrow. Or if you want to leave that open. It's open actually. It's open. So I can put it inside. So inside and just push the door locks up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's safe. That's safer too. That's no problem.
Cut away by Sultan behind point. This might run away for 4, and it does. Very good shot from Sultan.
This is for the cameras. This is for the cameras. ये कैमरों का वो केबल वगैरह कुछ नहीं. केबल इसको तो आप नहीं छोड़ दो बाहर. केबल से कोई मतलब नहीं है. उधर डालो केबल डालो. The cameras and the switch and camera do it. So yeah, that's okay. Let's go check it out. Yeah, something buggered up there. Maybe it's not.
Pass once again to Sultan. Sultan heaves this one down too long on.
Okay.
We'll get a single.
Taking the breaker off. ये जो है ना ये this is for the sprinkler system. The breaker goes there. The breaker ये दोनों से पहले. Maybe the breaker is off. This is breaker maybe enough. I don't want to touch the coach. I was the breaker yes on the wall. क्या वजह से which I need the power off.
Heaved away by, dropped at the boundary by Nam. That was heaved straight to him, and it's been dropped. It was a quick,
that can
very hard hit straight to him and in and out of the pocket.
That can change.
So a couple of drop catches will become very costly for Youngstars as Waqas coming in to bowl to Sultan. He goes big this time, Sultan. Straight to cover, well fielded. No run there. Gets an inside edge, and the batsman scamper for a single. Good over this one so far for NCA. 7 runs off it so far. Drop chance at the boundary. And he's bowled him. Bowled him because hits the Yorker length and he's cleaned up Tawab. Tawab going across the line, but that's his game. So Tawab now walking back to the pavilion as NC have lost their sixth wicket, 95 for 6. So after 13 overs, 95 for 6 as Humayun Abbasi comes to the wicket. He's joining Sultan, who's not out on 16. 31 required, 4 wickets in hand, 7 overs remaining. And perhaps a change in bowling now as Waleed Hassan is coming back into the attack. So Waleed Hassan now to Sultan. He's beaten him. Good first up delivery. Very close. It's a good delivery. Oh, it's uppishly driven. Sultan checking his shot right at the end moment.
Good ball, good ball, good ball.
Good edge delivery from Waleed. He's bowling well so far. Got off to a good start.
3 dot balls.
This one he stays on the legs and it's been pulled away for 4. 99 for 6 now the score moves along to. Needing 27 more runs. Sultan 20 not out. Comes driven straight to short cover, no run there. This is cut away behind point. Batsman will look for two. No, they just take a single. So 100 for 6 after 14 overs, leading 26 more runs, 4 wickets in hand. As Walid Imtiaz comes into the attack. He's bowling to Sultan. Is driven straight to short cover. Beat in there, Sultan outside the off stump, trying to cut it behind point. Misses out. Walid coming in, balls to Sultan. Hit uppishly between point and backward point and wideish cover fielder for a single. Slowly and gradually, NCA moving towards their victory mark in the Super League Division finals for the Edburn T20 tournament. This is the last game of the season, 2021 season of the Hamilton and District Cricket League. As Humayun now to take strike, faces Walid, no run there. This one is driven deep to deep cover for a single as Humayun gets off the mark. So good comeback over from Walid there, just 2 runs in it. 102 for 6. NCA need 24 more runs, 4 wickets on hand. Saad continuing. Saad actually comes back into the spell to bowl his last over. Bowling from the pavilion end, he's bowling to Humayun. Humayun defends this gently. As you can see, the preparation and progress for the presentation ceremony right after this final. Assad is driven beautifully by Humayun, and that's will run away for four. This is well timed by Humayun. So 20 more runs required for NCA as Humayun faces Saad, and this one he's beaten outside the off stump. Gently tapped by Humayun. He's taking his time now. He knows only 20 more runs required. And that concludes Saad's spell, 19 for 1 off his 4 overs. 106 for 6 NCA, needing 20 more runs, 4 wickets in hand. Because Sajid continuing from the DMZ paintball end. 109 for 6 NCA, needing 17 more runs. As Humayun on strike. Or out 6. Driven straight to cover, no run there. Sajid 19 for 2 so far, bowling his last over. This one is tapped by Humayun behind point for a single. So 110 for 6 NCA now after 17 overs. 16 more runs required in 3 overs. Waleed Hassan to bowl the last over of his spell. He's bowling to Humayun. This one looking for a quick single, and they managed to scramble for a quick single there. It's gently tapped by Humayun for a quick single there. This one is gently tapped by Sultan, straight to short cover, no run there. This game, one stage looked like NCA were going to run away with this game, but since then things have slowed down after a few wickets. But this one, Sultan tries to go big, misses, looking for, gets a leading edge down to short third for a single. And 112 for 6, NCA 14 more required of 15 deliveries. Tapped away by Humayun gently, keeping his composure here. Gets a single. He's rotating the strike. This one is heaved away by Sultan all the way for 6. That was a biggie, sailing over the deep mid-wicket fence for 6 runs. So now 7 more required for NCA. Just slowly but surely they're marching their way towards the victory line here in the Edburn T20 final for the Super League division. Sultan not out now, 30 of 35 balls. That concludes Waleed's spell. 4 overs, 24 for 1. So 7 more required for NCA of 2 overs. Waleed Imtiaz to bowl to Humayun. Oh, he's dropped him at point. That one traveled fast to point, and the fielder misjudging that and dropped. So Youngstars have dropped a few catches today, and that have cost them quite a bit. And meanwhile, one more run conceded as Sultan goes big down to deep cover. Looking for a second. No, just a single there. 5 more runs required. And gets a leading edge down to third man for a single. Mayu has shown good composure. Came in, looked in no rush. Has taken his team home so far, just requiring 4 more runs. As Sultan 31 not out. Cut away. This game has gone right down to the last over now. 122 for 6, NCA. Another dot ball there. So that is the end of Waleed's spell. Waleed Imtiaz, 4 overs, 24 for no wicket. So 122 for 6 after 19 overs, needing 4 more runs in the last over. NCA needing 4 runs of the last over. Hit down to long on. Looking for 2. Will be an easy 2. So 2 runs required for NCA now. Humayun on 13. 2 more runs. He goes big, and this one is hit away down to long on for 4, and that brings a victory for NCA. As Niagara Cricket Academy are the Super Elite Division champions of the Edburn tournament. Well played by Niagara NCA. They were disciplined with the ball today and the field. Restricted Youngstars to 125 in 20 overs, and they crossed the line in the last over. 128 for 6. Well batted by Humayun and Sultan at the end to take the team to victory here. As we'll shortly bring the presentation ceremony in the next 10 minutes. Please stay tuned for the presentation ceremony.